Have you ever felt like you're not good enough as a singer or as a performer? In this episode, you're going to discover why the fact that you're so passionate about singing proves you can do it and that you are good enough. So let's open up that vulnerable conversation right now. Hi, my name is Maggie. I'm the founder of the Singing Insiders, in which I help singers and performers become the best versions of themselves through singing. And in these episodes, you're going to get practical insights, tools, exercises all around singing to help you up-level your singing skills. So let's dive into that conversation of the fact that you're passionate about singing proves that you can do it, that you can learn it, that you're meant to do it. And oftentimes, singers feel insecure. They're doubting themselves. They might fall into the trap of believing that you need to have some kind of talent to be a great singer, when actually that's not true. Most people, especially those who have never dared to really follow a big dream, they believe that only the chosen ones get to sing beautifully or perform in public. Oftentimes they think that having a certain talent is required to achieve the thing that they want to achieve. But hopefully, if you've been listening to a few of these episodes, you know better than that. Passion is the most powerful predictor of potential. Let me repeat that. Passion is the most powerful predictor of potential. What do I mean by that? Well, the fact that you're passionate about something means that you already have the qualities that you need in order to succeed in achieving that thing. In other words, the fact that you're passionate about singing means that you already have all the inner qualities that you need to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve within your singing journey. Let me give you an example. If you're someone who's super passionate about performing and singing on stage and bringing joy to people's life through singing, then you already have the resources that you need from within to achieve that. So that might mean that you are someone who's committed to their vocal practice. That might mean that you're someone who is consistent in their vocal practice, that you're someone who invests in help throughout your singing journey to get you to sing in public. But just a pure fact that you have this desire and this passion means that you can achieve it. Does that make sense? So imagine a world where everyone operates from that place and where singers trust that their love for music is enough to begin. Instead of comparing themselves with other singers, we want to start creating. Instead of shrinking into self-doubt, we want to rise up. Because if you're operating from that truth, that the fact that you have the passion and desire means that you already have everything you need to actually achieve it, there's no way you can fail. The only way you can fail on that path to that outcome is by giving up. So as long as you don't give up, you're not failing. That's the beauty of this whole thing. And this has been proven by neuroscience and metaphysics. They both agree on this same topic. When we hold a strong desire and we actually believe that it's possible, our brain will literally begin to rewire itself to support that outcome. Now we can get into the specifics of how that happens. And if you're a Singing Insider member, then definitely check out the Trust module about rewiring your brain. But this is called neuroplasticity, basically. And if you add to that all the findings that they found in the quantum physics realm, that's where they have proven that your emotional desire for something create some kind of an energetic alignment. So I know this is getting a little bit woo-woo, but this is where, manifestation comes in, and law of attraction, all those things. And a beautiful example, I'm a big Disney fan. Walt Disney said it. He said, if you can dream it, you can do it. It's basically that. If you deeply want it, your mind and your body will start adapting to help you get there. So here's a shift. Stop treating your passion like it's not enough for you, or like you're not good enough for it. Instead, trust that feeling of desire and passion as a roadmap to get you somewhere, to get you to the outcome. When singers believe that they're not good enough for this, they will self-sabotage. They will wait. They will procrastinate. We don't want to have that, because then we're not making progress, and whatever you wanted to achieve will stay as a little dream in the background in your life. And when you come to the end of your life and you're looking back on your life, you don't want to be the one with regrets about not having done things that you wanted to do, right? So when you anchor this perspective in, the fact that you already want this means that you have everything available to you to actually achieve it. That's the intention that we want to work from. So let me ask you 2 questions. 1, what is it that you're passionate about in life? What is it that you desire? And we can talk about what it is that you desire in life, or if you're listening or watching this episode, we can put that into singing as well. Like, what is it that you want to achieve with singing? Why do you sing? Again, this is not a rhetorical question. So please take a moment to let your brain, let your mind, let your subconscious answer that question. Question number 2 is, where do you doubt yourself the most? And maybe you will find a connection between those 2 questions. Maybe your big passion is to sing and perform, and where you doubt yourself the most is when you sing and perform. Isn't that interesting? How those 2 could be connected. And that's because we're not operating from this truth that the fact that you have that internal desire means that you are already good enough to actually achieve it. So it's time to step into that new perspective. It's time to stop questioning your worth. Because you have the desire, it just means that you can already do it, okay? Now it's a matter of putting it into action. So yes, action is important. We will never get anywhere if we do not, train our voice, work on our vocal technique, and actually perform. But it starts from this place of belief in yourself. And we can believe in ourselves by operating from the perspective that if you already have that internal desire, you have everything you need to make it happen. So you have a choice. Do you want to be the singer that keeps questioning yourself? Or are you ready to step into that new perspective and accept that as your new truth? The fact that you're passionate about this means that you can do it and actually act on it. So it's one thing to believe that you can do it, it's a second thing to actually do things. So if you're ready to step into that action side of things, that's where I'm inviting you to a free training that I have coming up all around the vocal freedom methodology. This is a method that I teach the singers that I work with and helps you approach your singing from a holistic approach, meaning, yes, we're looking at vocal technique and how you can use your voice to sing anything that you want, the high notes, the low notes, all the notes in between. But that's just one piece of the puzzle. You also need to be able to cultivate confidence when singing and being able to sing in your own unique and authentic way using your authentic expression. And that's what the vocal freedom method is all about, combining those 3 elements. So I will link to that free training in the description here down below. My invitation to you would be to click that link, register for that free training so that you can put into practice your vocal development and your singing progress. So I'm looking forward to see you there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me throughout today's episode, and we'll talk soon. Bye.